Hey everyone, it's Blue Lizard Jello, and welcome back to Blue Plays Scholar of the First Sin. And today I thought we were going to be going into the third DLC, which is the Crown of the Ivory King. Unfortunately, because they actually don't give you the keys to the doors within the DLC right away, you have to find them out in the world, we can't go there just yet. And I found out that the Frozen Flower, in order to access Elium Lois, is actually located in Drangleic Castle, so that's actually where we're going to be headed. But I guess I should probably show off my character, huh? He looks pretty different. I admit, the last build was not very inspired, just kind of threw some things together that I thought looked cool at the time, and frankly, I got bored of the way the character looked, so did some of you, so we went and shook it up a whole bunch this time around. So let me show you what I'm working with. I have the Aged Smelter Sword, so this is the sword that you get from trading the Smelter Demon Soul to Ornifex. Obviously, this is the blue version instead of the regular flame version. And you can see on the right hand side that it does do split damage, physical, and magic, because as we know, the blue smelter demon does the magic damage. I have the Rebel's Great Shield, which somewhat goes hand in hand with the Aged Smelter Sword, because this is actually the shield of the Fume Knight, Raimi. I have the Warlock Mask, strictly because it looks really cool. Kraten's Chainmail, the Engraved Gauntlets, because I'm just so in love with these gauntlets. They're just so great. The Dark Leggings, I guess they just kind of fit the weird creature motif I was going for. And then my rings are the same. You can take a look there. My stats, still at soul level 127. I would like to begin increasing both my intelligence and faith so I can start using some other weapons like the Forlorn Greatsword, maybe some of the Black Knight weapons. But I just haven't had the souls yet. Anyway, moving on. So we are going to be going into Drangleic Castle. We do need to get through the Shrine of Winter first, now that we have the Great Souls to actually do so. Wow, okay. I upgraded the Smelter Sword to +3 just because I figured the base damage, it was not going to be sufficient for the next area because it does split damage. For those of you who don't understand how split damage works, wow, they replaced all of the bloated undeads with falconers, huh? And you can see I am still taking damage through the shield. This is only a 70%, whoa, physical reduction shield. So something to keep in mind. It also has poor deflection. Very poor deflection. Anyway, split damage. When damage is calculated in the Souls games, the way that it works is... Oh wow, two Twinkling Titanite on there. Cool. The way that it works is, if it is strictly physical damage, then it will calculate how much damage you output versus what the enemy can actually withstand, what their physical resistance is. Oh, there's more transparent. Oh, there's no more Flexile Sentry. I am not upset about that. If, however, you add another damage type, such as magic, what this sword does, then it then calculates first how much physical damage you would do compared to the enemy's physical resistance, and then it will calculate the damage that you would output from your split damage, so in this case the magic damage, compared to the enemy's magic resistance. It then calculates how much damage you actually put out. So even though I see that I'm doing 526 with my right-hand weapon up in the top right there, I'm not doing that amount of damage because I'm actually passing through 2 different defense checks before the damage is actually calculated. By the way, there are 2 ways to open up the Shrine of Winter, the 4 Great Souls, which we have, or if you just have 1 million soul memory, you can actually push the doors open. We happen to meet both requirements, but because I have the Great Souls, it opened automatically, took precedence over having the 1 million souls. And in the Shrine of Winter, this is the access to the third DLC, the Crown of the Ivory King. We could go in there, but we would be stuck in the entranceway because we don't have the Frozen Flower to open up the door. Once we have that, we'll be coming back to do the DLC. I probably won't do it immediately after Drangleic Castle. I just don't want to ruin the continuity. So chances are we will be doing it after we actually tackle the Dragon Shrine area. At least that is my thought process for now. Alright, more of these transparent guys. No more Hade Knight. Alright. Thought maybe I could two-shot him with the two-hand. Okay, that time I could. Excellent. And I guess this is actually where the Hade Knight was. So I was premature, but I was still correct. He is not there. And now it is time for the magical weather transformation tunnel, because right on the other side, oh look, it's raining. Not really sure how that works, Drangleic, but I guess the flow of time is distorted, so who knows how long that tunnel actually took us, right? Still doing some decent damage, two-shotting these soldiers, that's good. Not unhappy about that. And the deflection, I guess, oh, there's the critical. Love that sound. Love that sound. Some holy water urns. Now, there was a crystal lizard, and he is still here. Before I go after him, I need to find out... I don't have a vertical slash, because if I use the R2, it's a special move, but I think if I just run up and look down... Oh, that probably would have worked if I was closer. Oh, and if I was closer that time, too. Oh, goodness gracious, that should have hit him. Anyway, let's talk to Gerald the Herald.
Castle is isolated.
Yeah, I know. It even gets its own weather. Yeah, I know, and you're just going to follow me anyway. I'll see you at the Dragon Shrine. Actually, I'll see you before then. Mastodon statues, of course. Of course. I had assumed. Ooh, the damage. Oh boy. Alright, time to back up. Rethink just running in there and trying to tank. Eesh. Oh, the range on their halberds. Quickly. Pop the pop rocks. See if I can trigger an attack. Come on. And second, do you have a third? No? Then I'm just gonna go nuts and finish. Okay, one down. Can't see the other. Not bad. Circle around. Oh, you got me. You got me good. I'll be honest. I can admit when I'm being bested by a giant elephant. Moving on. So does that mean that there's no longer a mammoth at the top? Or is that just wishful thinking? Nope, that's exactly what that means. Oh, but there are stone soldiers. Interesting. That's new. I need you to do your thing. You come over here. Oh, oh, oh. I was hoping to do it before they got here. Oh. Oh, was that close enough? It was. Just barely. Eee. Run away. Run away. And they're shooting lightning bolts. Is that... I don't remember them shooting lightning bolts. I seem to remember that prior they just shot regular bolts. I could be wrong. I say that a lot, but it's very, very true that I could be wrong. Hey, 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 hey. You should stop now that the doors are open. Oh, another helm. Whoa. Easy there, buddy. Now, one of the reasons that I did go with the Rebel's Great Shield, not only do I think it's actually a really, really cool design, by the way, this is one of the designs that won from the FromSoft Shield Design Contest held prior to the release of Dark Souls 2, but it also has really good elemental defense. So it might only be 70% physical, but it does have, I believe, 90% in most elements. Yeah. Yeah, in fact, all but, what is that, dark? And nothing over here. Okay. There wasn't anything in the original version. I'm just checking. Now, what's up with you guys? These Stone Sand Knights. Do they actually come alive now? At some point? I'm not sure. I am not sure. Now, up here, we have Chancellor Wellager. You need to talk through a lot of his dialogue to access his actual menu. This is where we get a lot of our story dumped on us. The dark, the giants, the king, the queen. Got it. Noted. There we go. And now you can see some of the items that he sells. Now, Chancellor Wellager does sell different items at different times in the game. Or I should say in different states of the game. So in New Game Plus and New Game Plus Plus, he will actually sell some different spells that you need to get in order to get all the achievements or all the trophies. You can get them through other ways, such as leveling up in certain covenants, but this is one of the easiest and most surefire way of getting it. Don't forget to get his gesture. And I am actually going to buy just a few of the repair powders, because the durability on this sword, if I start using the R2, goes down at 10 at a time. Here is the throne room. So you can see the king and queen would once sit upon these thrones and rule Drangleic with iron fists. There is something that's going to take place in here a little bit later on, but we will come back for that event when it is time. Many of you already know what's going to happen, but we'll just keep it a surprise for those of you who do not. There used to be a Sian Knight here. Nothing happening. There used to be absolutely nothing on this side, and they kept that true. And you really don't want to come through here. Why is there a Stone Knight in front of that door that has absolutely nothing in it? Oh. Okay, so now you're going to come alive. I hope you're alone. I hope you're alone. That's all I can say. Oh, didn't need the fourth swing. Overkill. Got it. Check. But does that mean you're finally protecting something? Or does this just mean that all of these stone statues are going to come alive now? Oh, there's a chest in here finally. No longer a wasted room. I don't see a lock on it. I don't see it breathing, so I'm going to feel safe opening. Sublime Bone Dust. Makes complete sense based on what we've seen. I like that they have some consistency now. Okay, so not all of you are going to come alive. That's good. I would prefer a backstab to make this quick. No such luck. Oh, that beautiful, beautiful crit sound. Who else is coming alive? You. Got it. Check. Let's go ahead and try out an R2. See what kind of damage we can put out. 800. Ooh. I don't mind that at all. Now, it does take 10 points of durability off of my sword every time, so I will use it sparingly. I'm only going to use it kind of freely now because we have a bonfire coming up in just a little bit. Also, that damage was really lackluster. As was 56? Hey. Okay, I should probably start guard breaking, not braiding. Unless, I mean, I know how to braid. That's kind of what they're into. Just some stone royal swordsmen. Those weren't stone before. Okay. And you're not stone now. What about this? So you guys want to come to life too? And did your buddy come? No, he's staying up there? Oh, I got their greatsword. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Push, push, push. That way is the way to the, well, frankly, the end of the game, but we are not ready for that yet. It is dark in here. It is dark in here. And I noticed there was a stone soldier in the center of the next room. It's kind of odd. Let's rest up. We'll get our Estus back. We'll get our durability back. And let's go into this next room and see if it is the same, because in this next room, oh boy, there was, oh wow, there are enemies just everywhere. Does that mean there's no more ruined sentinels behind the doors? Because that's what it used to mean. It's what it used to mean. Now, what I recommend, if this still works the same, and I truly don't know if it does, I like to go into the back corners and just kind of weave my way back and forth in case there are still ruined sentinels, and I'm going to have to probably brighten this video up. If there are ruined sentinels, it is easier to deal with them in the back and then work your way forward, so that way when you come through here in subsequent visits, you're not actually running through all the way to the back and triggering all of them at once. But we'll see. Oh, jeez. Okay, I can two-shot him. That is good to know. But it seems like most of them don't actually animate. Okay, so we got one golem, which is good because it'll actually shed some light in here. So we'll get the second one before we focus on any doors. Good. So now the door right over there to my right is going to open up for us. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm thinking something completely different. But you guys don't come alive? Well, how do I open this? Oh, you know what? Maybe I have to drag them over. Alright. Come over here. Come over here. Oh, there's a shade sign. I really want to know who that is, actually. Alright, 3 hits for the pikeman with the shield, no big deal. And who is this? Bashful Ray. Come on out, Bashful. Don't be shy, like your name would suggest. That's a fog gate now? Oh, it's a fog gate because I just summoned him. Ray. Man, well, it's good to see you, but Bashful, you and your lizard feet are gonna have to go. Sorry, I actually would like to go inside there. My sincerest apologies, Ray. It was good to see you again, though. You're looking well. Oh, he is unhappy. Alright, so there are still rune sentinels. Oop. Lost my stamina there, no big deal. Should probably just go ahead and block this when I can, instead of rolling. And you are done. Good. So now what we're going to do is inside here, there is a hole in the... Well, there will be a hole in the floor, which is good for us for a number of reasons. Oh, boy. You're new. You are new. There never used to be a Dark Stalker down here, but it kind of makes sense given where we are headed. We have the Faram Helm, Armor, Gauntlets, and Boots. This is the quintessential armor for Dark Souls 2. It's been on all the cover arts. I'm sure you guys would recognize it if I put it on. But more importantly, we have a bonfire, and we have Mr. Darkdiver Grandahl. This is the 3rd time that we've seen him. He's now going to let us join his covenant. Oh, and I said no. Sorry, my friend. And in joining the Covenant, he's going to open up this portal so we can actually traverse the Abyss. We're not going to go into there just yet. But in future trips, you do have to spend a humanity, or a human effigy, rather. But now you can... We're already in the Covenant, so we don't have to enter again. But he does have a few human effigies for sale. He does have 10 bonfire setics. You can also farm these very easily within the Abyss. And he sells some hexes and a single sorcery cast light, which is very valuable in certain areas, especially Shrine of Amana, in my opinion. But we are not taking care of this yet. This is going to be its own episode later on, and we will see him later. But for now, we can rest at this bonfire and travel back up topside. I do want to clear this entire room and open up all the doors and show you what's inside, and in order to do so, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video and only show you what is behind each door instead of having you actually see every fight. So, you will see me behind each door. Behind this door, the middle on the left-hand side, we have a Ferrous Lockstone. And behind this door, you have nothing but a Rune Sentinel. So you can leave this door shut if you'd like. I won't fault you. I summoned Bashful Ray to make this go just a little bit faster. Hopefully. Oh, Bashful's not doing a whole lot, though. Let's pull him out. Oh boy. Finish him off. Well done, well done. Alright, let's chug some life gems. Uh-oh, I think we just opened up the next door accidentally. That's okay. We'll be alright. So inside this chest, you have the Royal Soldier's Ring +1. You know what that means. We already... Well, no. We don't want to actually swap out, because that just increases our equipment load. But I like the actual dragon ring. Alright, so... Any stone soldiers going to appear? Yep. And we're going to pull that guy. Fantastic. Alright, Bashful. I need some help here. I don't know what you're doing. Hopefully you have his attention. You don't! Oh, that was good damage. That was very good damage. 931 on the Rune Sentinel. Okay, and that should actually be the last one. There are only 5 Rune Sentinels in here because the last door is actually the way forward. It doesn't actually contain Rune Sentinel. Inside this chest, we have the Mastodon Greatsword. May make an appearance in this series. We'll see. And then lastly, we're going to take care of these guys, and then Bashful Ray is going to make yet another exit. I know, it just seems so mean, but thank you very much, Ray. I do appreciate the help, you just flipping around. But it is time for us to part ways. And what do we have here? So we have another Stone Cian Knight. Do you want to come alive? No? What about when I open this chest? Is this all a trap? No? Alright. Thank you for the dark arrows. Oh. Oh, and there's the frozen flower. Oh. Alright, so now we do have access to the third DLC. Like I said, not doing it right now. I don't want to break the continuity, but when we have one of these Headless Horseman statues. When we have a good break in the actual progression, that is when we will tackle the next DLC. I mean, this has always been here, but the Rune Sentinel statues, this is new. And it is unnerving, to say the least. Oh, and who just came alive? Who is now chasing me? Or are you coming from further on? Alright, let's come up here. Let's clear whatever just happened. Which okay. You're alive. I want to clear whatever just actually came to life, which apparently was just him. Because we are going to come down here and we are going to run through that acid. But first, in order to do so, it doesn't actually affect your weapons, I don't believe, but it does affect your rings and your armor. So it's safest just to strip down into your skivvies and then splash around a bit. Fortunately, it doesn't hurt you at all. Wouldn't this be terrifying if this was a mimic? Ugh, that would be awful. Corrosive worms. Oh! Oh, FromSoft. I just punched him, and I'm gonna die. And I'm going to die. Let's reassess our situation here. Oh, you are hot on my tail. So that's where they actually came from. It was in the acid pool. Oh, you trolls, FromSoft. You trolls. You know that we all run in there without any gear on. You know that. I know that. And I know that you know that. Here we go. One last item to get, then we can get out of there and put our armor back on. Wow, that was clever. I actually really enjoyed that. And an Elizabeth Mushroom. A very good item, so definitely not knocking that. Alright. So we're going to do a little dance here. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Whoa! I didn't actually use the bottomless box at the. Oh, I'm so bad at menuing, and I'm so bad at actually talking right now. What do we got? I was using Creighton's. You're missing somehow. That's impressive. What do we got? Dark leggings. Good. I don't know how he hasn't hit me yet. This is almost a little sad. Oh. You know what? I don't need rings to take this guy out. I just need. Oh, he got me. Oh, he's getting me. Oh, that was terrible showmanship. All right. Let's get geared again. What do we have? That, and the Ring of Blades +1, which I now have 3 Ring of Blades because I had used the Bonfire Ascetic to fight the Pursuer a second time. Nothing behind me. Probably some of these guys are going to be spawning very soon. And just in case I get poisoned, I am going to equip Poison Moss. And the reason why will be apparent in a second. Oh, it's a chest. It's a chest now. It's no longer just an item you can pick up. Devious. Oh, but as long as you stay right in the center, you're apparently okay. Oh, you're not okay. There we go. There's the poison. Oh, FromSoft. There we go. Don't follow me. I already have enough problems in here. I was hoping for just one of you, but... Oh, really? No backstab, huh? Ooh, with the reach just barely making it. Oh, look, another great sword. Some great arrows. You're probably going to come alive, I assumed. A few torches here. I can knock you out of that animation. And I can finish you in style. Glorious blue style. Petrified Dragonbone. You are going to notice, if you stay too close to that painting of the queen, who is Nashandra, you're going to get cursed. And right now, it might not actually make sense as to why that is, but once you actually fight Nashandra, it becomes abundantly clear. Alright, more Stone Knights. Now, we're going to have a surprise visitor here in a moment, unless they change her invasion. And yes, her invasion. I didn't actually miss the gender. So we come up here. And there we go. Of course, I have the stone soldiers up there that are actually coming to life. And we have the Nameless Usurper. Now, wow, she is aggressive. Oh, my word. Alright, let's back up. Nope, you're not going to do that again. I wanted to talk about you instead of just killing you. The Nameless Usurper was believed at first to be Lycia. It was then actually discounted as Lycia for a number of reasons. She's wearing different armor, she's using a different weapon that you see her with, and because if you kill the real-life Lycia in either Majula, or if you kill her actually in Hade's Tower, the Nameless Usurper would still invade you. They have actually changed that in the Scholar of First Sin, so she will no longer invade if you kill her, thus confirming this is Lycia of Lindelt who is invading you. And we are going to deal with her very harshly, and not even for invading us, but for charging 2,000 souls for a simple fake prayer. And I just think that's rude. Maybe I'm alone in that. Don't worry, we'll be getting our sweet revenge, and she'll be getting her just desserts later on, much later on. Oh, they're all using lightning bolts now, which again is a good change. We have at the top of this tower, at the top of the castle, we have an enemy who is very strongly lightning based, so it would make sense that the soldiers that are actually guarding him are lightning based as well. Oh no. Oh bother. Can I get a backstab? Good. Excellent, because we are just about at a bonfire, so that'll be good. But I didn't want to break my armor just yet. Not just yet. Okay. Now with that taken care of, you have this ladder here, pretty well hidden. Pretty well hidden, but if you come down here, you might have some enemies to deal with. You do. Well, that's okay. Even if this... Well, I actually don't want it to break. So maybe I can sneak around and get a backstab on you. Or, even better, what about if you just took a short trip? That'll work. That will work indeed. We can rest up here before our boss battle. We have the Soul of Brave Warrior and... Well, oh really, you actually become stone again. That's silly. Well, sayonara. Alright, I gotta deal with you goobers again. You know what, actually I don't. I don't have to deal with you, and I don't have to deal with you because... Hi Nashandra. You wanna talk? You are Queen Nashandra. Yeah, why'd you make your husband go and steal something from the giants and start this whole war? Terrible wife. And who can you summon now? Pilgrim Belclair, because you're so useful against the Ruined Sentinels. Okay, Pilgrim Belclair can actually add some damage, but we're going to go ahead and pass. And inside here, one of the lesser inspired fights in Dark Souls 2, much lesser, because all it is, oh, you're sitting down, that's cute. But it's lesser inspired because all it is a pair of Dragonriders. And I actually got the halberd wielding one into the corner because I wanted him to knock this guy down. And, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, time to run because... Uh-oh, quickly heal, quickly heal. I don't want to die to Dragonriders. You're the one who's almost dead, right? No, you're not. Uh-oh, this is bad. This is very, very bad. I just died to Dragonriders. Alright guys, well thanks so much for watching. I'm going to go install or uninstall Dark Souls 2, and you can find me playing Minesweeper later on. Ahem. As I was saying, get the halberd wielder to attack you while you're over here. That way, he will actually knock down his archer brother, and he has much less health, so you can actually deal with him a lot faster than the halberd. So what we'll do is we'll bait one more arrow attack, and then we're going to go in and hopefully finish. Excellent. Good. Now we're just going to circle strafe view, just like we did in Hades Tower. The damage is still holding up very, very nicely. But you know what? I want to heal, just because I actually want to kind of use a little flair in this fight. We are using the H Smelter Sword. Might as well actually use it in all of its glory. Okay, that is going to stun me if I don't roll. Uh-oh. Alright. I'm playing a little foolishly. But let's finish him off. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. Get our souls back, or get someone's souls. I don't know who died in here and left their souls. Sloppy work, I guess. You do get another Dragonrider soul, so if you want to get all of their items, you don't actually have to bonfire over and over and over. And we have Benny. And we are actually going to end the episode here after we talk to Benny. We've talked to him, and now we'll actually be able to use him for the Looking Glass Knight at the top of the tower, which we are going to do for the fact that we actually need to kill some more bosses with him in order to get his quest completion. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, gripes, or insults, please let me know. And let me know what you think of my fashion souls. I went for a little bit out of the ordinary, I think, even though I am cutting off my own horns with the H Smelter Sword. But thank you guys so much for watching and the continued support, and I will see you next time.